Olá pessoal, bem-vindos à nossa aula aí de pronúncia, né, com um pouco de conversação com a Emma. Como sempre, né, nessa sequência que nós começamos aí na aula anterior, vocês devem assistir a esse vídeo da Emma, que vai vir logo a seguir essa minha fala, e depois pegar o material apostolado que segue junto, responder lá as questões, né, e enviar para o e-mail voxidiomas.com.br. Não se esqueça de enviar a pergunta e a resposta que você deu. Pode fazer qualquer tipo de adaptação que vocês quiserem, assim, trocar, né, a profissão, sei lá. Na aula passada havia lá, você gosta de ser enfermeiro, mas você não é enfermeiro, você coloque lá o que você quiser. Enfim, faça adaptações que você achar legais aí na pergunta ou para que a sua resposta fique mais natural, ok? Sem problema nenhum. Então, assistam e não se esqueçam de enviar a resposta para que seja corrigida, ok? Então, até a próxima, mas não deixe de assistir agora o vídeo com a Emma.
This one is definitely one of the most common small talk questions that you just hear all the time. In fact, I was just talking to my mum earlier today on the phone, and we almost always start our conversation by chatting about the weather because we live in different cities. And the weather often shapes our mood and it can affect our day. So asking a question about the weather, it helps to show interest in someone, especially if you're far away from each other. Now, there are different ways to ask about the weather, lots of them, but we're going to focus on some of the most common and the most natural sounding ways of asking about the weather in English. And one of the best ways to do that is to add an ing verb to talk about the weather as if it was feeling or doing something. It adds a little bit of personality, and that's what we're going to practice right now. So are you ready? What's the weather doing? Notice that I'm contracting and linking what is the, into what's the. What's the weather doing? What's the weather doing? Perfect. So now it's time to add some time markers. What's the weather doing tomorrow? What's the weather doing tomorrow? What's the weather doing tomorrow? And let's add some additional words as well to make our sentence more interesting. Seen what the weather's doing tomorrow? Notice again that we've dropped the standard question structure here, and it's common in English in informal conversations just to drop the structure of a question and just use intonation to signal it. Know what the weather's doing tomorrow? Heard what the weather's doing tomorrow? Our intonation is going up to signal the question. So when you write or you use formal language, you definitely should use the full structure. Have you seen what the weather's doing tomorrow? But in informal, spoken English, it's really, really common to just drop it completely.